Hey guys, so I just got back from work and I stopped by the post office to mail a package from my online store, and then I also, while I was at Shoppers Drug Mart, got some chocolates because one of my coworkers, I work in a small studio and my boss can't afford to keep people on indefinitely when there's not a lot of work to be done. So my one friend who's a modeler, her last day was supposed to be April 30th, but then my boss decided to keep her on longer because there's more stuff that needs to get done. But then just randomly towards the end of the day today, he emailed her saying that tomorrow was her last day. So it was really unexpected, out of nowhere. So I'm going to bring her some chocolates to kind of cheer her up a bit. And I remember when she was originally supposed to be laid off, she was saying how we should have tequila, but then we didn't end up doing that because her last day was supposed to be a Wednesday. And we were going to do it the Friday beforehand, but it just didn't work out. But we have this tequila that we got for free in Mexico, so I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring her chocolate and tequila, and that'll hopefully cheer her up tomorrow, because I'm going to be sad. I don't like when people have to leave, because it's just like, oh, it's a small enough studio to begin with, so when you lose someone, it's like everyone loses a friend, and it's just sad. So, yeah. How is this even still kicking? I mean, I'm not familiar with helium balloons these days, but I remember I once had this huge butterfly helium balloon as a kid, and it started deflating after a few days, and a week later it was toast. And this thing's running strong. I was worried when I first bought it because I got it at the dollar store. All the balloons come pre-inflated, and so I didn't know how many days it had been sitting in the store. I was like, well, what if this balloon just falls to the ground tomorrow? But no, it stayed. I bought this on April 28th, and it's now May 8th. It's still kicking. Oh yeah. Oh, and it's still really full. It's not deflating at all. Nice. So I remember last year hearing about this convention called Vlogger Fair, and it's basically like a miniature YouTube convention focused around people who do vlogs. And obviously anyone's invited to come, but the YouTubers who come as guests are people who do vlogs. And I remember hearing about it last year. Last year was its first year, I think. And so I was a little sketched out, and I was like, well, I don't think I'm going to go to this. Plus, the only YouTuber I was interested in seeing was Shay Carl, and I didn't really know who anyone else was then. So I just decided not to go, and I think I was busy with school too, so I just couldn't go. But this year, I'm going to go. I actually already bought my tickets, so I got to go. I've already paid for it. No turning back. So Vlogger Fair is a one-day convention. It's August 16th. And it's in Seattle, Washington. So I'm going to be going down to the States. And I found out I can get a shuttle ride from Vancouver to Seattle, round trip, for $51. That is so dirt cheap. That's like $25 each direction. That's so cheap, I can't even. I'm like, okay, we're definitely going. I even texted Christian because I was about to buy the tickets since last year tickets for Vlogger Fair sold out. So I asked him, I was like, I'm going to buy these tickets now. Do you want to come? Don't feel bad if you don't come. I've gone to LA alone before just for one night because I wanted to go and no one wanted to come with me. So, but he agreed. He's going to come too. So I bought us 2 tickets, and tickets are only $30, which is not bad at all. So, yeah. I'm going to be going to Vlogger Fair, and I'm excited. I just don't know if we're going to spend a night in Seattle or not, because it really doesn't work out nicely, because I have to take the shuttle. So my travel is dependent on the shuttle times, and the earliest I can get into Seattle is 11 a.m., which kind of sucks because I think the fair, whatever you want to call it, starts sooner. I don't know. I emailed the people in charge and I was like, do you know approximately when it'll start and end, just so I can kind of like make travel arrangements? Because we'd get in at 11 and the stop is only a few blocks from the place where the fair is being held. So I can probably, assuming the bus isn't late, I should be able to get to the convention at 11:30, but I might have already missed out on cool things depending on when it starts. But then if I don't like that, that means I would have to go to Seattle on Friday and spend the night. But Christian doesn't really want to miss work. I don't know. I haven't talked to him much because I was just texting him, but he was working and I was working, so we didn't say much. But we would have to go down the night before, and that would be nice in a way. The latest shuttle, though, that we can take is at 5:30, and we'd have to be at the meeting point at 5:30, which means Christian has to leave work early, and so would I. But So, but the good thing about staying there the night before is that I don't have to wake up super early and like do my hair and makeup and stuff. We can just wake up in the hotel, get ready, you know, have that time to get ready and not be all sweaty from travel and stuff. And then I'll look good and feel good for the convention. But then we'd have to leave. The latest we can leave Seattle is 6:45. So, yeah, that's not too bad though. Because I was thinking my other option is, instead of staying the night before the convention, stay the night after the convention. But I don't know. Like, they're both good options for their own reasons. But I'm kind of leaning towards staying the night before. But that's if we want to pay for a hotel. That's going to make this trip a lot more expensive. Because right now, my only expenses would be the $30 ticket and then a $51 shuttle ride. And then anything I buy, like food or whatever else. So, because I won't need a cab because we're going to get dropped off right by the place. So, I don't know. It's just, we can cut down on our expenses so much if we don't stay a night. But that means we can only be at the convention from about 11:30 if we're lucky and on time until about 6:15. And then we're going to have to book it to the bus. So, that's enough time considering it's just a day trip. I mean, that's still 6 hours at the convention. That's probably enough. But I don't want to miss out on anything, so we'll see. I'm going to wait because I don't need to book the shuttle now. You only need 24 hours advance notice. I'll book it before that, but I just want to wait until I hear back from them to see if there is a set start and end time, and then kind of go from there, base my decisions off that. So yeah, I'm just super excited because I've never gone to any YouTube conventions. I've always wanted to go to Playlist Live and VidCon, but they're just so far away and it's so expensive for me to do that. So this one's real easy to get to. It's just in Seattle, which is not that far away. So I'm excited. And if any of you live in Seattle, you should totally go. There's going to be cool YouTubers there. There's going to be like Shay Carl, Judy and Benji from It's Judy's Life, and 2 vloggers I love, Missy and Brian from Daily Bumps. They're going to be there. And I'm just like, all the people I watch on a regular basis are going to be there. Mostly excited for Missy and Brian. I think those will be my most excited ones, the people I'm most excited to see. And the next will probably be Benji and Judy. And so I'm excited. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. I'm excited. And those are just the people who've been confirmed coming. They haven't updated their list of all the confirmed YouTubers. So I'm waiting to see who's all going. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be fangirling and vlogging. But that's the weird thing. Vlogging in front of vloggers is gonna make me feel really self-conscious. But it's weird because they're the people who understand what you're doing. They're the people who are least likely to judge you. But at the same time, I'm performing their craft, and so they will judge me. And they won't, but I'll feel that way. I'll feel self-conscious. But oh, it's slapping the camera. I'm sorry. Taking this necklace off because I'm flailing too much. It's super cute. It's a little birdie in a cage, but it gets kind of in the way when you're doing stuff around the house. If I'm just sitting at my desk all day at work, not a big deal, but yeah, I'm just going to take it off now. But you're so cute, you little birdie. Ooh. Okay, one more thing. The little sound I made at the end, it was very similar to a sound I make for my one dog. It's like, it's just a sound me and my sister and my mom make in regards to one of my dogs. Anyway, so I found out from my sister that my little doggy, the Scottish Terrier, he's been having problems with his butt. And so they brought him to the vet and he had to get this surgery on his anal glands, which he had to get last year too. And he got the same problem again. And so he has to wear the cone of shame. And it's so sad because I don't know, he's probably in a bit of pain and it's uncomfortable for him and it's sad. We do have this other cone alternative. It's like an inflatable collar and it's thick enough that it acts like a cone and so he can't get at it. So he's probably changed into that by now, but it's just sad because I don't like it when my puppies are sad. So I wish I could just be there with my doggies. Last night when Christian did the dishes, he didn't really do the dishes. He kind of just put stuff away and then tossed everything in the sink. And I told him, if you don't wash the dishes, then I won't be able to cook for you tomorrow because there's not going to be clean pans. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Because this is my list of potential things I can make this week. I don't have a recipe picked out for a quinoa salad because I might actually have to buy more ingredients. So I'm kind of looking at burgers or this stir-fry thingy recipe that I found online. But I need my frying pan. And it is easy to wash, so I might end up just washing it anyways. Or I might just make something easy tonight. Not that those are that hard to make, but I just need something easier that doesn't involve my big pans. So I decided to make smoothies, and we're also going to have KD on the side. Just something really quick and easy because I spent way too much time on supper last night. No, he doesn't have a soft collar. His ears look all different when they're bent like that. No, baby. It's so sad. No, the squeals!
It's the saddest thing. He was doing that the whole drive back. I was like, what can I do to help you, puppy?
Just the way his ears get forced down make him look even sadder.
I know.
So I totally forgot that it's Thursday, so Christian would likely be going out with his coworkers, but he didn't remind me of it. He doesn't really need to, but I forgot about it, and so poor Smoothie. It's gonna have to sit, and it'll start to separate all weird, but that's okay. I'm still gonna make the noodles though, and I'll have some noodles to myself and a smoothie, and yeah. So my plan is to work on the pendant video and finish it up and edit it tonight. So yeah, I'm still FaceTiming with my sister. My poor puppy. Okay, so now he has his soft collar on. That's the difference. It's like a puffy collar instead of a cone, and he likes it a lot better. Yeah, it's just air inside. It's inflatable. Oh. He already looks happier just because his ears aren't being bent down.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. What is that? Is that a piece of Cheeto?
Yep, he's having Cheetos.
He deserves it because he had surgery.
No. Come on.
Poor little puppy. Oh. He's whining. Alright, so I just finished the pendant video filming, and because first I had to get on the final bits of charms. This one was a little tricky because I had to use a larger loop just to get it on, because the charm itself is very, very thick, and then I had to try to bend the loop to make it smaller once it was on. It's a little tricky, but got this done. And this one's not made into a necklace yet, but I figured I had enough examples for the video, so I'm gonna start editing it. So I just imported all the clips for the pendants, and there's an hour and a half of footage. That's ridiculous. I mean, I filmed in excess, assuming that some parts would be sped up and that a lot of parts would get cut out because I was really experimenting when I was making these pendants. And so I was trying different techniques and experimenting with how much glue to use and different things like that. So there's a lot of extra footage that needs to get cut out, but it's just a lot of work to sift through it all and just pick out what I need and what I don't need. So that's not gonna get edited tonight. I'm gonna start on it, but I want to get the vlog up first. It's already 9:30, and so yeah, that's not even gonna focus, not even gonna bother. And I'm watching Long Island Medium, by the way, because I like that show. So yeah, I could edit the vlog and maybe chip away at this a little bit, and then I really need to get this video edited tomorrow, like done editing, because I'm gonna be live streaming on Saturday, and I would like the video to be up before Sunday. So yeah, that's your plan. So hopefully it all goes well. I'll start editing and see what kind of footage I got. And it's probably going to be a lot of stuff that's out of frame. And I'm not used to filming all the crafty type videos. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I guess that's it for the vlog. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I booked me and Christian's flights to go to the family reunion this July. I'm really, really excited for that. The first night of the family reunion actually takes place at my dad's farm. And so I'm excited about that. And I'll be taking 10 days off work. Well, it's 7 days of work, but I'll be gone for 10 days.